my goodness. We are back, baby. This is the lifeblood of the channel. Welcome to a brand new retro game hunt at Super Game Shack down in Leicester. For everybody that wants spoon feeding because the people complain that I don't link things in the description will contain Super Game Shack's Facebook page. Get yourselves down there, tell them the Gebs24 sent you, and shout out to Rich, who owns this store, for being such a monumental host. This, he said to me, was dubbed one of the cleanest retro game shops in the country, and you'll see why. So I'm going to try to balance this video with a little bit of voiceover and the native audio where there's not copyrighted music in the background. Subscribe if you're new, and please consider becoming a Team 24 member to help me get out and about and do more stuff like this. This excites me. This gives me chills. This is amazing. Retro game hunting with me and Sarah. Let's go.
Selling it for £5.
Really?
Oh, I love this shop already.
Do you love it?
There's so much stuff that I would... Yoshi.
That's the Yoshi you've got?
That is my Yoshi.
It is? Look at the little...
Is it a surprise?
Yeah, it's a surprise which one you get. It's like with these little pin badges, look.
Have you got that one?
No.
That's lovely.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Kirby, Donkey Kong. And it looks like, Sarah, everything is in alphabetical order. You'll be pleased to know.
The way it should be then, Gemma.
Absolutely.
The way it should be.
That's amazing. Do you feel like it's amazing? It's only £3 at night. That's what I got, isn't it, down in Norwich? I have that. Oh, God, there's air conditioning on as well, which is amazing. I'm sorry. All like a custom backlit.
I know. It customises them. Doesn't he do them?
Yeah, he does, yeah. Yeah, I know. They're good. All the Pokemon games. Absolutely wicked. Pearl. Sweet.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah. With the little signs, a few Japanese games as well. Nice. So let me know what you guys think so far. We got the retro cabinets here, and I really like the balance of this shop as you walk in. To the right tended to be the bulk of the games and the board games, as you caught a quick glimpse of there. We got plushies that you've already seen, and then on the other side of the shop, which we will take good care at showing you, there's lots of Japanese food and drinks and Amiibos, and it's just, this oozes character, this shop, and I cannot wait to go back. And I think Sarah had a really good time as well. In fact, as I'm voiceovering this, she's actually sat next to me. You might be able to hear the cat's bell jingling on her collar. So I want to know what you guys would have picked up. I do try to cover every inch of the shop. We're taking a nice look at some Super Nintendo stuff here. Everything to me seemed in tip-top order. Like, there wasn't really any terrible condition box, which again ties into what Rich told us, with this being one of the, I guess, cleanest and most, I guess, proudest retro game shops in the country, and certainly what I've ever visited. Like even the cartridges didn't have any visible yellowing on. So I think as far as cleanliness goes, and just flipping back actually to cleanliness, I really like that Rich was telling everybody to sanitize before they entered the shop, and we can both vouch, me and Sarah, that the hand sanitizer smells bloody delicious, and I heard lots of customers mentioning that, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, let's continue, shall we? Bubba sticks.
what you're looking for. Resident Evil Origins collection, very nice.
Nintendo GameCube. Now this was easy to sift through because everything was in alphabetical order, and if you take note, if you pay attention to detail, these cases, like the games, are wrapped in the kind of cellophane. I say cellophane, it's actually not cellophane, it's just really nice careful plastic that's built for video games, okay? So again, thinking about cleanliness, thinking about order. You know, if you're one of those people that's OCD about your games, you can expect very, very, very high quality presentation and care at Super Game Shack. Again, I'm not paid to do these tours. I do it out my own money, and I wouldn't recommend shops to you if I didn't think they were worth recommending, but definitely go and check these guys out. Again, I will link them in the description, and go and pay Rich a visit.
What do we have? I'll get them out. I'll get them out, look. Can't even see what that is. Oh, I've got it. I've got it. Night Storm, Forgotten Worlds. Streets of Rage 2. Classic. Rambo 3. Got unboxed. How's it going, Sarah?
Right, PlayStation 2 and Xbox, let's have a conversation. If you've been checking out the moving vlogs, as you guys know, well, you might not know actually, I've just moved house and there is a playlist of moving vlogs. Sarah and I, predominantly Sarah, packed all of the games, and we've since had a massive cleanse, a massive clear out on all the PS2 games. So I want to kind of hone into a bit of a discussion here. I actually got rid of all the FIFA games, all the Pro Evolution Soccer, all of the games like the dance games, iToy, poker games, things that I know I'm definitely not going to play. And I just took them all to the charity shop and actually gave Jess some because she kind of resells on eBay. Is that something you would do? Or would you actually keep single copies of PES and FIFA for your collections? Now, I knew I was never going to play the FIFAs on the PS2. I'd never kind of settle down. I'd never stream them. I'd never just go into the game room and pick them out. So I thought, it's time to get rid. This move has been fantastic for cleansing that way. And I'm not massively in the market for PS2 games unless they're quality titles. Now, when I do part 2 to this, you'll see the gorgeous haul of quality titles that I picked up. And I said to Sarah when we were in here, Sarah, I'm going to get this one particular PS2 game. And she kind of looked at me and I said, it's all right, mate. It's nothing that's cheap. It's a really good game. It's got really good reviews. And it's one that I have been wanting for a while. So she was like, okay, Jem, grab it. But there's no room on the PlayStation 2 shelf that she's kindly organised for me in the game room. But you're going to have to tune into part 2 if you want to check out what PlayStation 2 game I've got. And I'm going to really beef and pad out the pickups because I want to be showing more gameplay, maybe diving into the history of the games in a little bit more. It's not just going to be show and tell. We're going to do this with quality because remember, guys, retro game hunts are the lifeblood of the channel.
Yes, we were. I've got my ghost. Yeah, you do. You look your suit.
Oh my goodness, again, look at all these crystal perfect, gorgeous, delicious, tasty Pokemon games. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I contemplated whacking these on a credit card, but then I stopped myself and said, Gemma, you ain't 20 anymore, girl. You're 38. I'm pretty sensible when it comes to money now, so not gonna lie, it did cross my mind. But you see that one there, Kid Dracula? That one is extremely rare. That was priced at 600 quid. Some of these games on the back, I did ask Rich if I could just take a step behind the till, behind the counter, and just film. And he did obviously kindly let me. So again, Rich, I know you're going to be watching this, mate. Thank you so much. Both me and Sarah said you're a top bloke. Really nice. And I think for me personally, as I'm going around retro game stores, it's so important that, you know, the people that run these stores, the people that own these stores are sound. So shout out to Rich, 10 out of 10 for the store. And I'm telling you now, mate, I will be down again. I absolutely cannot wait. Now, I've known Rich for a number of years, and I know that previously his lifeblood of his particular brand used to be Game Boy stuff, but now you can see that it's spread to absolutely everything. So that's really cool. We got some unboxed stuff here, hanging next to a plethora of controllers, which I love seeing. I love going in and I love kind of taking pictures. There's loads of stuff on my Instagram as well. So if you want more angles from the shop, but look at them, we'll come back to them, go and check out my Instagram. So first edition Pokemon back there, you will see more footage of that. Now we got some PS1 stuff over to the left hand side of the store. Everything that you guys see in here was the more expensive and more sought after titles. There was an additional shelf of less expensive stuff. So if you were looking for a little bit of shelf filler or you were just after some cheap games, I think that there was something for everybody in here. And Rich was really busy. There was a lot of people in this store. There were lots of like cool little pin badges, people, you know, kids just coming in and buying, some just, you know, spending their pocket money. I think there was something for everybody, even up to your PS5 as you saw there. So top marks, really love it. I feel good doing this again, guys. I really do love retro game hunting. You got the PlayStation lights as a squirrel. PlayStation lights.
Yeah.
Pixel Pals.
Yeah. 15.
It's not bad. A little Charmander. Japanese candy. Oh, well, it fell. Some wicked stuff. Look at all these like Nightmare on Elm Street.
These are cute as well.
Yeah, Amiibos. Oh my god. It's time for Amiibos, amigos, and boy do we have plenty here. Some really cool ones. We got some Yoshi, we got Bowser. I mean, I'm not an Amiibo collector. I do collect like the key characters. Like you see that Yarn Yoshi there? I have all of the different colours of Yarn Yoshis boxed that I'll be putting out in my newly designed, in progress of, Lady Lounge. So if you want to check out the progress of how my two rooms, the Lady Loft and the Lady Lounge, are coming on, there is a playlist called Lady Lounge Moving Vlogs. You can kind of capture the progress on there. There's already 8 episodes out, so plenty for you guys to catch up on. I've had fun making them. Not typically kind of like classed as a vlogger, don't really like the vlogging style. I love my retro game hunting, but it's been fun to document the move. Now Pez, if you've followed me for a long time, you'll know that I love little knickknacks, love Pez stuff. Again, it's all kind of coming out. I used to have some of these. I'm pointing there to the NES mints. I got a load of them at Five Below when I was over in the US about 10 years ago, actually. So pretty darn cool stuff. the Game Boy Micro and the various iterations of. Some of these were customized shells. We got an NES version there. We got a customized pink one. And check out these backlit SPs. Wow, I cannot get enough of this stuff. Now, let's talk about movie posters. You see Tremors there. You'll see some other ones as well. All of the posters, the movie posters that were in Rich's store, he told me that they were originals, which for me got me really excited because I clocked a Big Trouble in Little China one. There was a Ghostbusters. There was loads. When you go down there, you need to go in and check them out for yourself. But you'll see shortly that the Big Trouble in Little China posted was signed. It was signed. So Rich, if you're watching, make sure you remind everybody in the comments, Rich, who had signed it. I know Jack Burton had signed, Kim Cattrall had signed, and a couple of the other actors had signed, and it was so cool to see. And I need to add there that Rich told me it was not for sale. It would have been probably out of my price range nonetheless, but it was not for sale, but still cool to see. And I was geeking out. I'm voiceovering now and I feel excited. I feel good. I feel passionate about what we're doing here. Get yourself subscribed if you love these kinds of episodes, because we got more coming. Now, I said, there were other PS1 games, maybe the not so valuable ones there. Again, all wrapped neatly, everything just bursting with quality here. And a couple of seconds ago, you saw some unboxed games, disc games for that matter. Now, I've never really come across that. I've come across loose cartridges, but loose PS1 or 360, Xbox original. Nice touch, because I have a lot of them myself, and I've never really contemplated trading them in anywhere, but I guess shops do have uses for them. So pretty cool to see, Rich. Thumbs up. Lovely jubbly on the old Chupa Chups. We got bubble milk tea, some really nice Japanese drinks, which not only add personality, but they add a lot of colour as well to the shop. There was American chocolate in, if that's your thing. I mean, what's not to like? There's even a little console station down there. I didn't have a go because I wasn't really, the shop was too busy for me to sit down and have a little go on some of the games. For the Doctor Who fans, for the Aliens fans, for the Gremlins fans, I mean, check it out. I love it. It's cool. I mean, some face huggers, and it wasn't the only face hugger in the shop as well. There were other face huggers in there. Now, as well as unboxed Amigos, get your words out, Gemma. As well as unboxed Amiibos, there's also boxed Amiibos, little arcade machines. I mean, nerding, geeking, wow, heaven and Mecca. Again, this shop is Super Game Shack and it's in Leicester. Are you getting in? I don't know if I've got a Yoshi. We got a Ryu. For his, when he's on ice. Not the drawing though. I know, the Tanuki Mario. Tanuki. Sonic. Or should I get the Sonic? Or you could get a Luigi. Luigi board. Which one speaks to you? Get them on. Deal, done. Get them on. And here it is. Big Trouble in Little China, an original movie poster signed by the actors. Wow. I mean, I've never seen that out in the wild before, so to see that now was just unbelievable. Cheeky little thumbnail pose there, but back to business. We're taking a bit more of an in-depth look at some of the Game Boy games that really interested me. We got Breath of Fire 2. I really wanted Breath of Fire on the PlayStation recently, but it's so expensive. I decided that it was maybe cheaper to look at it on the Game Boy perhaps. And yeah, check it out. Everything included there. And mugs. Who doesn't need more mugs in their life? I definitely didn't, but Sarah did pick up some cool stuff. We got pin badges as well from the Fallout ecosystem. I do love a good pin badge. I do love a good badge. I have my work bag that is just covered in geeky badges, and we did pick some up. I picked up a Doom badge, Mortal Kombat, and a Nostromo crew badge because I'm a huge fan of aliens. But those of you that know me, you'll know that anyway. We don't need to dive into that. But perhaps I need to ask you actually. No, in fact, I think I will. What's your favourite Aliens movie out of the 4? Do you have a favourite? And with the release of Aliens Fireteam Elite, maybe you have a favourite Aliens game as well. Colonial Marines is definitely the worst in my opinion, but we don't need to go there. Alien Isolation actually is my favourite Aliens game, and I hope to see more in the future. But we're going to let this one play out, guys. Please subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and I will catch you in episode 2 for some awesome pickups. Need. Right.
Super Nintendo. Cool. Okay, cheers.
Right, let's do this.